Hey there, welcome back. This is another training video from your trading day. Let's go ahead and get into things. During this training, we are going to build a chart, the exact chart that I use on the NinjaTrader platform. So as we move forward here, you can pause this and just follow my steps step by step until you have your chart built. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up your NinjaTrader platform and go to your control center. Control center, that's what you're looking at right here. When you're at your control center, go to File, go to New, and go down to Chart. And when you do that, a list of charts are going to pop up. Doesn't matter which one we select right now, but let's say you wanted to build the CL, which is oil chart. So you could double click on this chart and you're going to see that it's going to populate this field down here. On the right, it's got all of the different programmed, I don't know, whatever you call these things, different things that actually make the chart, okay? This type right here, you want to make sure this says Uniwrinkle, and if it doesn't, you can click on it and change it to make sure it does. Once it's on Uniwrinkle, right click on it and click on this that says Set Default, okay? This tick trend, you want to make sure it's on 4. The tick reversal on 20 and the tick open offset on 10. Now, when you change these to make sure they're on 4, 20, and 10, also right click on each one of them to set the defaults. All right. Come on down here to days to load. I load 15 days. So go ahead and put 15 in there. And then of course, right click it once you do. And then down here where it says session template, I want you to make sure that it is on default. I went past it here. Default 24/7, and go ahead and right click that and set that as a default as well. Now, once you've made those changes, go ahead and click OK. And a chart is going to pop up, and it's going to look something like this, without these sell trades in here. Now, what I like to do is right click on the chart and go to Properties and scroll down a little bit, and where it says right side margin, I like to put this on 100. Right side margin on 100, okay? So let's click OK, and you'll see that the candles now have a space between the last bar in the margin over here. There's a space there. I just like it to be off of there. You can use whatever number you want to. It comes programmed at 4. Again, I've moved mine to 100. Right side margin to 100. Okay? Next, we want to load up the indicators. So go ahead and right click on your chart. Go to Indicators. And on the left side over here, you're going to want to find the following indicators. So here is the ANA Super Trend that you loaded up. Double click on that and it will fall down and populate this bottom area down here. Next, we want to find CCI. Double click it. Next, we want to find EMA, and actually we want to double click it twice because we use 2 different EMAs. Double click it twice. Next, we want to scroll down and find pivots. Double click on it. After that, we're looking for prior day OHLC. Double click on that. And then finally, we want to scroll almost down to the bottom, and we want to double click on Uniwrinkle bar closes. Okay, so all of our indicators have now populated this bottom area. Now we're going to adjust some of the settings on some of these. The first one I want to adjust is the CCI. Okay, so I just left click on it, and I want to make sure that the period is on 14, It should be, but just make sure it's on 14. Then I want to come down to where it says 0 line right here, 0 line, okay? I want to make the 0 line color black, okay, black. Let me find it, there it is. And then I want to make the width of the 0 line 2, okay? Then I like to change the CCI color. So I can click on this plus sign right here and I can change the color. I like the color maroon for this, okay, maroon, and then I change the width to 2, and all I got to do is hit apply, and I'm all set with that indicator. The next indicator I want to change is my first EMA. So let's click on the EMA. Up here under period, I want to put 50. And then all I want to do is I want to change the color. And you can make these whatever colors you want to. Okay. I use purple for both of my EMAs. Purple. Can't find it. There it is. So purple. And then I want to make the width a 5. Okay. The width of 5. So that one's done. Now the second EMA, I want to make the period 200. Okay. And again, I want to change the color. I like both of mine to be purple. Again, you can make them whatever color you would like to make them. All right. The line, I don't want it to be solid. On this one, I'm going to use dots. Okay. Dots. And then I'm going to make it a 5. And I'm going to hit apply. And that's all finished. The next indicator that I'm going to change is the prior OHLC. So OHLC stands for open, high, low, and close. I do not care about the open, nor do I care about the close. So I want to come over here to the close, okay? And I'm going to change the color to transparent. It's all the way at the top, transparent. I'm going to do that for the close, and I'm going to do that for the open. Both of those colors are actually going to be transparent, so I will not see them, okay? Also, the width here, you can make this a 3, all right? And that's going to be it for the indicators. And you can see that here's my 200 moving average, the big purple dots. My 50 moving average is the big purple line. I've got my arrows on here from the ANA super trend. I have my pivot points on here. That's the S2, pivot point S1, S2, S3. If I go higher, I can see my R1, my R2. And then if I go down here, I've got my low of yesterday, and I've got my high from yesterday as well, okay? And you can actually make those a little bit bigger, and I want to make those dashes. So I'm going to change this one more time here. Prior high, I'm going to make the prior high a 3, and I want them to be dashes, and I want the prior low to be a 3, and I want that to be a dash as well. Hit apply. There we go. So they stand out better. Okay? And that is pretty much it. Now you want to save this as a template. You want to save this as a template so you don't have to do this anymore. Go through all these steps. So right-click your chart, go down to templates, go down to save as default, and that's it. Okay? Hold on just a second. That is now your default template. So now when I go to a chart, file, new, chart, let's say I want to build a 6B here, okay? It's going to be, that's my default chart. So all of the settings are good to go. It's a default chart. I can click OK, and when it pops up, It's going to have all of my indicators already on the chart for me. Okay? And that's it. It's as simple as that. Go back and watch this video as many times as you need to. Pause it along the way. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, steve@yourtradingday.com. Have an awesome day, and I'll talk with you later.